Hello, this is John, and what we're going to do on this wonderful day, it's a little overcast, bees are buzzing, flies, no flies yet, haven't seen any, birds are chirping, squirrels are hopping around. What we're going to do today is, whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, damn it, the wasps are flying around, I don't know. But anyway, what we're going to do is take the variable condenser off, or variable capacitor. Some people call it a tuner, but I call like a TV tuner a tuner. So let's call it a variable condenser, because that's what they called it, like back then, right? I'm going to take that off. I'm going to finish cleaning that chassis. I'm going to put a primer on the top of that and on the back side. Then I'm going to paint it with this Rust-Oleum paint that I saw on Bob Anderson's channel, and it gets really close to the cadmium painting. Oh, I got pictures I could show you of my Russian buddy. Yeah, he's made a great accomplishment on his radio. He's actually got it working. He said only after 2 hours. Yeah, I can't figure it out, and it's like the his workbench is incredible. You see this guy's workbench in Russia. It puts mine to shame. I haven't even finished it yet. Moving my stuff up. Just amazing. Wow, what the hell's that?
Hey, I'm just sitting here minding my own business. What did I ever do to him? Man, what a maroon. See you later, sucker. Bye.
Dubra Ultra, Alexander. This is his workbench. You could pause that. It's amazing. Here comes his radio. He got it working.
Extreme nationalism is harmful, and Mongolia should be a responsible, friendly, and open country. He said this in response to a recent incident in which an extremist group in Mongolia attacked and insulted several Chinese tourists. Ulaanbaatar's mayor, Erdogan Batul, has offered an official apology for what had happened to the Chinese tourists, pledging to hold the perpetrators accountable.
Yeah, too many weird critters outside. It's safer to work on my own bench. This one we're going to put it right here, and there's a difference in the gap there between the chest and the computer table. That's a little too long too. That's a drag. So I got to measure, see what's going on here. Yeah, it's 9 inches too long. That's coincidence, because I got something on my body that's 9 inches long. It's actually my foot. I actually wear longer shoes to disguise the fact that I have small feet. Does that make any sense? Oh. Yeah, we're going to cut off this side, because we'll probably get the same results cutting on this side as if we cut on the other side. It's easier to get to. So I'm going to cut it on this side of the board. Oh yes. I got it all set to cut off 9 inches off the board, that is. Yeah, I got it cut. That was fast. Look at that. And that's the gap. I gotta fix that gap there. It's coming up soon. Yep. That's a better picture of the gap. Now it's time to operate. So we're gonna read the directions. And we're gonna open a window. And we're gonna throw this fan on. And we're gonna steal some underwear out of the drawer. That's kind of wrecked anyway. And now we're going to clean the surface here. Be sure to shake well. Oh, the can, duh. Be sure to apply liberally, as the directions say. The only time I like the word liberal. Yep. Keep applying it liberally. Just dumped it right on. You can just rub it in too, like that. Get it right into that grain there. And I found this takes 24 hours to dry totally. Yeah, I'm building this platform so I could balance out the workbench area here. I'm going to put it underneath this chest here and level it out. So just kind of putting this together with screws and some stuff I found laying around. See, the platform is on top of the chest. Then I got the cardboard protecting that, the chest. And then this file cabinet could still slide underneath there. So I could put all my radio files like in this file cabinet here. So I'm going to drill a pilot hole right through this plywood, right into the top of that computer table, which I'm not going to use anymore except for a workbench. Now I'm going to countersink it. So I made a countersink hole there, or a countersink bevel, whatever you want to say. Let it clean. Now I'm going to put a 2-inch screw. It's going to go right through the plywood, right through into the top of that computer table. Okay, so there it is. It's nice and countersunk in there, where I'm not going to scratch myself or anything on the screw head. Oh yeah, I just want to say it's raining out again. This is the second day in a row. Well, actually, it's Friday today, and it's been raining on and off all week. It's kind of ridiculous down here in the south. I couldn't do what I wanted to do outside, but I was able to come inside, and it's a lot safer inside. Like I mentioned before, it's like, I don't know, there's too many critters out there. Safer inside, I'm telling you. Okay, it's done. Now I gotta start throwing some stuff on top of it to make it really look like a workbench. Yeah, gotta see if this light bulb works. I gotta get better lighting in here. Hey, here you go. Good. Okay, as promised, let's see how level this thing is. Oh, I can't believe it. Watch this. Watch this. See the bubble? Wow, it's dead on. It is dead on level. That's scary almost, but it's dead on. See, when Lockmeister takes a guess, sometimes he guesses right. Okay, now I'm going to check out the wall socket here. I almost forgot, because I don't even know if this is any good. Before I start using it for radio stuff, I want to see if, whoops, I'm put it in the right way. Let's see, I got two on the right work. Okay, let's check this power strip here. Okay, same thing. So according to this thing here, it says the 2 on the right is correct. So it's the correct wiring. I want to check that out before I start plugging stuff in. Because I'm upstairs in the house now, obviously, because I looked at the rain outside. I'm sure everyone figured out that was upstairs. Anyway, I had to check this out and make sure the wiring's good. Yeah, I'm running up and down the steps, which is a lot for me today. But I just wanted to say maybe this is a good thing, because I see a lot of people join. I really thank people for subscribing to my channel. I just want to say if I could do this stuff, you could do this stuff too. But it's good that I'm doing this because I could show this stuff like a piece at a time. Like, got ourselves our isolation transformer. So this will isolate you from the mains, from the wall there. So help you from getting electrocuted. You don't want to get electrocuted. You need one of these. You need an isolation transformer. So I'm going to put that over there. In the corner up over there. Okay, I had to look around, but I found it. This is Allied Radio Shack Corporation Micronta Variable Transformer, commonly called a variac. So this thing you could vary from 0 up to, God, 140%. I don't think you want to go that high. But I made a little mark here, if you can see that. 115 volts. So there you go. I said 115 with the isolation. So you kind of want to plug that into your isolation transformer like that. Plug it in there. Now the isolation transformer and the variac, or the variable transformer, or sometimes I think they're called variable auto transformers. That's what they call it. Not like automobile, but just called an auto transformer. You probably want to get one that has a fuse thing on it. And this one I hardwired it right inside. I brought the wires inside because the socket was no good. So I put my own socket on the end of it. But I got this stuff on eBay, like cheap. Yeah, maybe 20 bucks for that, or that was probably more money, like 25 bucks or something. I don't know. Maybe it was less. I can't remember, but you try to get your stuff on eBay. You know, it doesn't look too pretty, but it does the job. So basically, we all know how these works because we've seen John from Arkansas and good old Buzz do this. You can just turn it on, and you can vary. Woo! It works. It's a little jittery because I haven't used it for a while and it's kind of worn, but it will work. It's good enough. That will do the job. Here's something you're going to need: a RF signal generator. Yes, you need one of these. And this will do an audio frequency output too. You need one of these to do alignments on a radio. And this is broken. I got to fix that. Wire fell out of it. But I got that on eBay too. I didn't pay that much for it, but got to get that thing fixed up and checked out. How am I going to check it out, you may ask? Well, I got me this here Heathkit frequency counter. It's been laying around. It's a little dusty. I'm going to have to take it apart and clean it out. Get whatever dust is in there before I power it up. I don't want to power it up right now unless I clean all the dust and whatever could be inside of that thing, because I haven't done any radio stuff for years. So I was just laying around. I should have put it in like a plastic bag or something. But I want to make sure there's nothing inside of that thing, like, you know, spiders or anything, because spider webs could short your electronics out. It's conductive. So I got a freak counter to count the freaks coming out of that. And I got something else. Right here, I got me a 60 megahertz Tektronix oscilloscope. And it's old, but it works. It works good too. So I'm glad I got that. So what I normally do is I check the waveform coming out of the signal generator. And I check it, I count the frequencies, and I look on there. And every time I do it, they both jive. They both jive and tell me the right frequency. So I got two things that tell me I got the right frequency for doing the alignment. Yeah, here's something right here. My favorite soldering iron ever. guess you could call it like a soldering, pencil soldering iron too, I suppose. I think they used to call them that. This is a Hacko 936 soldering station. You can vary the temperature if you don't want it too hot. And there's a sponge goes in there. I'm missing the sponge. I got to fix that. But I really like that. You know, it's good for most everything, except for like really heavy chassis stuff. Then you need like a soldering gun. Like, you know, Buzz uses one of them a lot. But I like using the pencil soldering iron thing for most of the work. And this Hacko it's old, but it's good. They don't make this model anymore. But, you know, I'm sure the new one's just as good as the old one. Pretty happy about this thing. And I got this little beauty here. I saw this on John from Arkansas's video a few videos back. And I had to get one. And this is to fix that big 40-inch CRT television I showed a few episodes ago. The big Sony XRB TV, Trinitron. So I got this thing. Let me show you what's in here. And I'll show you what I got. I got me the Hacko desoldering tool, FR300 with quick change nozzle system. Oh yes. It's got a new pump design. And it's got a longer power cord for extra reach. There you go. Includes a carrying case, maintenance accessories. So this is the thing that you put on your circuit board. You can use it on a radio too. But I'm just saying, you put that little nozzle on your circuit board pad and it heats the solder, it sucks it right out. And I need one of them. And I got one. And I want to thank John from Arkansas for showing this, because I didn't even know this thing existed until then. Okay, I got a chair here. Let me check it out. Let's see what it's like. Let's sit here. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect height. Do a little pan shot here. Got a lot of room on this thing. I built it for cheap. It was like $22 for the board or something. Put the poly on it, kind of protect it. And I got a lot of room here. So I had radio videos. I gotta do another radio video. I gotta get working on this thing. But first I had to fix the bench first, you know. Had to get the bench all set up first, because can't work outside anymore. It's just one of those things. But yeah, it's been raining all day today. All day. It rained all night and it rained all day. Is there a song that goes like that? Yeah, there is. The sun's so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Okay, well, next video I'm going to get right on it, but sorry I didn't do that in this video. I wanted to really get working on the radio, but I really had to set up the bench too, and I couldn't do both. Especially because I wasn't feeling good. And that's probably a good thing, because you really shouldn't work on a radio if you're not feeling good. You gotta be feeling good. You gotta be feeling tip-top. Because you don't want to electrocute yourself or damage the radio, or if you don't feel good, you tend to take a shortcut or something. You don't want to take shortcuts. I see people take shortcuts and make a mistake. So it's good if you're feeling sick, and I wasn't feeling good for like the last 2 weeks. But I got enough. I felt good enough to get the bench together. So anyway, that's all I got this time. So have a good day, have a good evening, take it easy, and see you next time, Lord willing. Bye.